Welcome to the Do stage. Do is the third stage of the Design for Change framework. Once students have determined how to solve the problem in the Imagine stage, it's time for them to actually do it. In the Do stage, students learn how to prototype and put into action their project solution. So what do we want young people to learn by doing? We all have great ideas, but sometimes we struggle to put them into action. And we don't always know if we have it in us to achieve the goals that we have set out to. The transformation from just an idea of a project to reality depends on developing a strong understanding of our own initiative and responsibility. Initiative is our ability to follow through on our goals. Responsibility is about making independent decisions and holding ourselves accountable to each other and to ourselves. During the Do stage, students develop an action plan and determine and identify the resources they need, and how will they attain those resources, and who will be responsible for what. They will then implement the action plan, prototyping their solution, and continuing to iterate on it until they figure out what works. They will reflect on their implementation, seeking feedback from the stakeholder community. Insights gained will be used to iterate on their solution. Once students go through the steps of turning an idea into action and setting and accomplishing their own goals, they begin to realize how valuable these abilities are in all aspects of their lives. Even more importantly, they become resilient and learn how to recover from failure. The Do stage is designed to help students prototype, iterate, take initiative and responsibility, and become resilient as they work to complete their project. In the Do stage, it is important for teachers to create a safe place for students to experience failure. Oftentimes, students get caught up in failing, but failing is an essential part of the design thinking process as it unlocks opportunities to learn, grow, and tweak ideas so they are stronger and more informed. It is important to model the sentiment for students and encourage them to fail fast, fail often, and fail forward. That is to say, learn from your mistakes and use those learnings to improve your solution. In the Do stage, your students will develop their initiative and responsibility, their ability to be adaptive and flexible in their thinking, essential leadership qualities, and their ability to persevere. Once students have identified a solution in the Imagine stage, they can plan for how long they will implement it. In the Do stage, have students work together to define an action plan. Provide students with large pieces of chart paper and ask them to break them up into 3 sections. What they will need to implement their solution, resources, time, money, how they will implement their plan, who will do what, and encourage students to determine a date to share their project with the community and have them plan backwards to establish a timetable for their action plan.